Nowadays in society, everyone promotes getting good grades, being smart, being intelligent, but the one thing not many people are promoting is taking care of your physical health. Building a physique that you're proud to have, and not only building a physique that you're proud to have, but building a physique that serves you well and that allows you to live longer. Over 70 million people in the United States alone are overweight. And I remember when I was younger and I was overweight and I wanted to start working out, everyone told me that I was way too young, I shouldn't work out. Everyone told me I was gonna stunt my growth and look like an Oompa Loompa if I started working out. And most of that advice that I was getting was from people who were overweight and from a doctor who looked unhealthy, telling me, yeah, I think working out is a bad decision because you're too young. So I shied away from it. I thought working out was a bad thing for young people, and I thought working out, I was like, okay, I'll wait till I'm older. So take it from me, a 15-year-old kid who's semi-decently jacked, on how and why you should start working out when you're young. And the first reason I think that every young man should get into working out is because the gym is an amazing place to meet people. I've met every single one of the friends I know today, including my best friend, from the gym. The gym is an environment where everyone is focused on getting bigger and getting stronger. And this makes it incredibly easy to talk to someone because you know exactly what their interest is. If you've seen my video where I talked about social skills, the number one thing is finding a shared interest, because then you have something to talk about. So you can just talk about things like meal prep, and like, I used to see things like this and videos talking about, just talk about meal prep and stuff. I was like, how would that happen? Like, that just doesn't make sense for a conversation. I promise you, people at the gym talk about this stuff. You start talking about your meal prep, your planning, you're like, how'd you get that big, bro? Yeah, I'm on this program. Like, it just happens. So these are genuine conversations that you can have with someone. And the people you meet there are way higher quality than anyone you're gonna meet at your school. Because your school is just gonna have degenerate little kids who probably aren't actually trying to make their lives any better. But if you're at the gym, you know everyone in there is at least committing to a little bit, a few hours a day of making their life better. They might still play video games and stuff, but it's still better, and you're still gonna make better friends there who actually wanna work out with you and who wanna do stuff with you than you would if you just made friends at your school. Since you probably play video games in your free time, the gym gives you something that's healthy and that's productive to do when you have that spare time. I used to be a heavy video gamer. I don't anymore. I don't play video games. I don't watch TV. I watched literally one movie because I was sick the other day, and that's the first movie I've watched in 2 years. But I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not lying when I say this. And I don't have a desire to, because my free time is spent nowadays mostly going rock climbing, but doing some type of physical activity. And when I used to play video games, when I used to be a video gamer and I would play video games every single night, all night, even when I started hitting the gym too, it gave me something to do. I only spent probably like 30 minutes when I was actually, well, that's what everyone says. I was probably spending a lot longer than that. But I wasn't actually spending that much time playing video games because I loved the gym so much. It gave me something to do. Being always chubby, being that kid that people always made fun of, knowing that I was on the path to making a better physique. And I'm so proud now when I look back on myself, but knowing I was on that path to making a better physique made me so happy. So I would just spend so many hours at the gym. I would literally take my bus home from school. I would like eat a Rice Krispie and stuff. I didn't know that this stuff was bad for you, but I was like, high carbs and you don't need that. I would like drink pre-workout at 5 p.m. No wonder I couldn't sleep till like 4 a.m. anyway. But I would drink my pre-workout and then I would head to the gym, and that would just be like the most fun time. I would meet people, it'd be cool. I'd play some basketball after I was done my workout because there was a court at my gym. And like that just gave me something that felt so productive. Like I felt so good doing that because I knew it was helping my life. And you'll feel the exact same if you're currently pretty down bad and you start getting into working out. The gym also teaches you discipline. Yeah, it's fun to go to the gym when all your friends are there and when everyone you know is there and you're all having a fun time. But what about when your friends aren't there? What about when you don't have the music? What about when you don't feel like working out today? The gym teaches you that although you feel like that, although you don't feel like going, although your friends said they couldn't make it today, you still go. You still put in the work. You still do it. Just because things aren't working out, just because things aren't going your way, it doesn't mean that you take the day off. You still go. It's chest day. Hit your fucking chest. Like, go work out. It teaches you a real deep level of persistence. I think a lot of the skills that I've currently learned today mainly came from books, yes, but also came from the gym. Because the gym teaches you a lot about yourself. If you can't go to the gym when your headphones are dead, when you don't have pre-workout, when your friends aren't going, then you know you're a little bitch. But if you can push through that, then you know you have some resilience in life, and that resilience will take you very far in other aspects and not just the gym. Not to mention the girls you'll get from working out. People nowadays seem to have this belief that your appearance doesn't matter when it comes to getting girls, but it does. If we're just being real, most girls want to be with a guy who other girls would want to be with. So when she's walking with you, when she's in public with you, you gotta at least look semi-attractive. Like, if you've seen what I looked like, I wasn't attractive when I started working out. And it obviously wasn't just the gym, it was doing other things too, like doing looks maxing and like putting on skincare and stuff. But the gym is one simple habit. Because I've said this before, you don't need to genetically look good for a girl to like you. You don't need to genetically be some guy who's already ripped and who already looks good like you probably think you should. If you're just trying to make your life better, if you're making an attempt, if you're showing up to the gym 5 days a week, 4 days a week, and you're trying to put in effort, you really want to look better. If you're doing that, there's girls that would be interested in you. My advice is commit to this for 12 months. Give it 12 months. Seriously, put all the focus and time and effort you can into building a better body and to doing the other looks maxing stuff like putting on skincare and all of that basic maintenance stuff that you should already be doing. And I promise you that your chances of getting girls are gonna go up significantly. I'm not promising that you're gonna get girls because it still takes social skills, it still takes being able to go out in public and talk to them. But I will guarantee that there will at least be girls in public who stare at you and think, yeah, I could date that guy, like he's pretty attractive. And working out is like the first step to making your appearance better. Overall, I think it should be mandatory for young men and women to work out. I seriously think it's one of the best habits that you could possibly get into. And don't worry about where to start, what exercises to do. You can just go to the gym, see what other people are doing, get a feel for the environment. I've said this before, and like, you don't need to go there with a super structured plan that you just spent 4 weeks procrastinating going to the gym to make. It's best if you just go, see what other people are doing. Okay, that guy's doing what's called a chest fly. So he's taking 2 cables and he's pulling them like that. Here's a quick little idea on how to make a friend really quick on your first day at the gym. Be like, hey man, I'm new here, I really don't know what I'm doing, I'm just a skinny fuck or something. Like, you know, you can make some jokes with them and be like, could you show me how to do this exercise? It looks good, I want to target my chest like that. And they'll be like, sure bro, like, every single person in the gym has been where you are. They were that skinny fuck. They were that fat fuck. They were, like, if this seems harsh, this is just the honest truth. They were that person who was overweight or skinny and they built themselves up. And they would have absolutely loved it if someone who's bigger and who's more jacked gave them advice back when they were first starting. So they will absolutely willingly give you advice. Some people will even spend literally 30 minutes running you through like, hey bro, that's a good exercise, but let me actually show you one that's better. And let me actually show you another one that's better. Yeah, you don't just want to target your chest. So let me show you some biceps and let me show you some triceps and we can actually hit legs and then like, hey bro, what's your snap? And you could work out with them in the future. And there you go, you just made a friend. You don't even need good social skills. Everyone can ask someone. Every single person can ask someone, hey, I'm new to the gym. Can you show me this exercise? That's literally fine. Everyone will say yes. For the most part, everyone will say yes. No one's just gonna say like, no, get the hell out of here. Everyone at the gym is a super nice person. So I know for a fact that at least when I see a new person going to the gym, showing up consistently, I'm super proud. And if they ever ask for advice, I will willingly spend time to show them the form or to help them out or to give them tips on like diet and stuff. I'm always willing to do that. And I think most other people are too. And there's gonna be at least a few people who are thinking, okay, well, this sounds cool and all, but I don't have the money to go to a gym. Like, I'm just a teenager, I'm just a kid. My parents don't have the money to pay for a gym membership, whatever. You can honestly work out from home. If my video editor who's editing this is watching this, you should definitely go check out his channel. He makes purely calisthenic stuff, talks about how you can work out from home, how you can do push-ups and how you can do squats and all of those things from home. You can do all that stuff. Like, he's fit from doing that. He's jacked from doing that. So it's not about what you're doing because you're so new, you're so young. You could drop down and do some push-ups and you'll probably get the same amount of hypertrophy as someone who's been working out for 10 years doing like 5 sets of bench press. Because you're just so new and your muscles don't understand the movements. It's such a shock from hitting that. Your muscles will grow pretty well just from doing that set of push-ups and pushing yourself hard. If you drop me with dumbbells in a desert, I could guarantee you that I could hit every single muscle group. Just with dumbbells. And that's every single muscle group. Even if I didn't have the dumbbells, I'd still be able to hit them, but the dumbbells help because then I can progressively overload the movement. So if you put me in a week in a desert, I guarantee I'd find a way to work out and increase the weight that I was hitting. If you're new here, my name is Adam Blondin. I make videos to help young men live better lives. So if you're a young guy and you're currently struggling with getting girls, making money, or anything in general with just living a better life, I make videos covering all those topics, and I promise and I guarantee that I will do my absolute best to help you hit your goals. So go down and click on the subscribe and post notification button if you are new here. I'd love to have you as part of the community. All right, go hit a workout, bro. See ya.